I got a question for y'all. Do you think you could use this service to buy virtual real estate?
No, but
That virtual boy,
come
man,
on
I saw
now.
that and I was like, what?
But you know what, people, and not to cut you off, but people people have realized, okay, I need to be on the ground floor of the next
of
thing.
stuff. Yep.
Just looking at history,
Yep.
I missed Google, I missed Apple, I missed Netflix. I may have missed Coinbase and crypto. Next thing, what's the Metaverse?
Metaverse.
Whatever it is,
That's
I'm
it.
in it. I'm diving in.
Yeah.
I'm in.
And this company, there is a company in Canada. It's called tokens.com. They are a Canadian investment firm. They paid roughly $2.5 million to buy virtual real estate on Decentraland. It's a blockchain-based metaverse, so it's its own metaverse. They bought a 116 parcel piece of real estate, which roughly translates to 6,090 square feet of land, and they're going to use it it was on Decentraland's Fashion Street or something. So they're going to use it for digital fashion shows and e-commerce for brands and stuff like that. But this is, like you said, this is the ground floor of what this whole metaverse thing is going to be. And they bought it for 2.5. They probably gonna sell it for 10. Once this whole metaverse thing really gets ramped up. And now I think with this purchase, we can see why Facebook and other companies are trying so hard to be the metaverse for their particular area, because now they gonna be selling land, digital land. They gonna be renting out digital real estate space. If you want to be a part of a particular metaverse, you're gonna have to pay to play. So the opportunities are really endless and limitless. I'm mad that it already cost $2.5 million to get in the
for
game.
6,000 square feet. Is that what you're saying?
What I mean? Yeah, 6,090 square feet. That's how much it translates to in like real
Square
real estate
footage
or whatever. But it's like, it has begun. The metaverse has begun. And I guess we all better just get on board.
So, my questions for Decentraland, because they've been around for a while. This is not like a new, a new place. You've been able to go and do these type of things. This is just the biggest purchase of virtual real estate to date that we're aware of. But so what is their plan? Are they going to put this on the metaverse? Are they going to compete against the metaverse? How is all this going to work? Because 2.5 million. But if Facebook they just got the Facebook thing is just perfect and everybody goes there and you're not there, how quickly does the 2.5 million that you put there just dissipate and go to nothing because no one is on your platform? They're now in this other platform.
That's going to be the thing, because I think Facebook is going to kill the game, unless Apple gets really, and I read something recently about Apple and AR, VR, their headset was coming or something like that. But, I think this sort of wild West gold rush race to be the first metaverse platform or the most popular metaverse platform is real. And these folks out here getting ready.
Yeah, you got that right.
Yeah, I know someone very, very well that they put themselves through grad school by farming, and basically they started a company that farmed. I think the game was called Second Life.
And
that's
old school.
Old school. Second Life has been around for forever. It's been around for quite a while. But this person, they were living in Japan and they speak fluent Japanese and fluent English. And because of that, they were able to actually find basically kids who were just living in this game. They could speak, Japanese to them, but then turn around and very easily have conversations with folks in English who, okay, I want to buy a store, or I want to buy this farm, or I want to do that. And eventually what they ended up doing is having like a small company of about 6 or 7 folks, to where this is what they did. They literally were just farmers inside of this game, and they were paying for grad school. And I'm like, that's actually kind of impressive. So, and this is going back probably 10, 11 years ago. So this is not a new thing. So I definitely think that virtual real estate is a thing and it is going to take off.
So we need to get together
and
and put together a little virtual real estate
Yeah,
conglomerate. The three of us, y'all got 5 on some meta, some property in meta.
It's I'm just thinking of all the ways. It's like, if this is a thing, if there are people there, and you know what, if people are there, stores are going to want to be where the people are.
That's right. That's right.
And if stores are where the people are, then if I'm if I'm off in this part of a country that nobody can find me, as compared to being on what sounded like it was, Park Avenue or something like that inside of Decentraland. If you're right there in the middle of things, people are going to be, oh wow, there's a sale at this particular store. There's let me go check this out. Let me walk in and see what's going on in there. It's very different than what's happening in the real world, but it's
also
similar.
no different.
It's very similar to what's happening,
but no different.
Which,
in the real world.
At the end of the day, you just trying to sell somebody something.
Which is kind of my personal knock against virtual reality. When I play games, I go play games to escape the real world. Mm-hmm. So I may play, some military game. I'm big on Call of Duty. I ain't in the military. I ain't in the shape to be in the military. I ain't thought once about going to
nobody's war.
But right, exactly. But I can see the appeal to wanting to play military, because for me, I get to escape. It's so far removed from my regular life that I use it as an escape. It sounds like the way this is set up, the way this could be going, is like, and then even take the movie Ready Player One is my reference for like the metaverse, right? It's like people go there to actually live, and it's like I live here now
in reality.
You're right. I don't get the appeal yet. Now you could change my mind.
Anyway, man.
Right. Like I said, I don't get the appeal yet, but I'm still waiting for that light bulb moment to be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Because again, like I said, I go to escape. I don't want to go.
Why does anybody play Sims? Aren't you just doing regular ass stuff that you would do in real life? I mean, so. I've never played because I like to just live my life. But no shade against anybody who wants to play Sims. But like, what is the allure of that when you're literally just doing all the same regular stuff you do in real life?
Get a job and decorate your house. And why don't I want to do that? I don't want to do that.
I used to work with a guy who was really into the game EverQuest. Once again, this is back in the day. We got to go back to like maybe late 90s or early 2000s. He was really into the game EverQuest right here in Central Ohio. Met his now wife. They've been married for 15, 16 years. Who's from not Norway, Iceland, playing this game, to where they met in the game, formed a relationship to the point to where he decided, I'm going to go take a vacation to Iceland and meet this person. And then she would take vacations to the States. And they did that for a couple of years. And now they're married 15, 16 years, with kids. They actually met in this world. And so I don't want to say that they were escaping life, but they built the life based off of what they were doing in there. So
I get it. I just don't see.
It depends on like what, how quote unquote real this metaverse is supposed to be.
Right.
Is this just a replica of life in a virtual space, or is it an actual getaway and escape so you can look better, or you can look however you want, and you can your avatar can do whatever you want, and you can where you live can look like whatever it wants. But all that stuff is probably going to come with a cost. That's the thing. It's like you're going to be in this metaverse, and to have this fabulous apartment that you don't really have in real life, that's probably going to be a skin that's going to cost some money, and to do all the things you want to do and interact with the people you want to interact with, it's probably going to cost you some money. So it'll be really interesting to see how this all comes together. I'm watching it closely.
I'm not sold yet, but this is a thing. It's not. Is it going to be a thing? It is a thing.
It is. It already
This is not going
Yeah.
anywhere. And the last thing I'll say on this is that I don't even have to look at the metaverse as a place to escape. I'll look at it like it is now my internet browser. Instead of me actually just going and looking at a screen, I'm putting on some goggles and I look left and I look right and I move my mouse forward and I'm physically moving through a world. And when I am searching for the new television in 6-7 years on on Black Friday, I might be doing that inside of Metaverse now. And so if you have a store that is going to catch me, there's like a Best Buy with a big blinking sign saying we have TVs on sale. That might just be the joint that you go to. So I can absolutely see it. Like I said, but am I ready to invest in it quite yet? Not 2.5 mil. I'm in the Midwest. 2.5 mil will get you a nice
But I'm
crib.
saying I might have 100 on it.
Like I said, we got to get a fractional type
I got a
situation
C
for.
note on it,